Welcome back to Gotham Knights. So we're picking up here in the middle of a cutscene. Barbara is retracing the crime scene right here. So we're going to watch her do it again. Appreciate all the love, all the support on the video. Let's get back into it.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
I'm sorry. I'd like to do this myself.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, so I gave Barbara some of the best mods that I had available for her, so we'll continue to collect the mod chips. Although I do like her new owl costume. I like it. So let's go reach the Gotham Gazette.
I can't believe Bruce didn't even tell you. All right, Belfry, where am I headed?
By cross-referencing the isotope in the key with Gotham architecture records, we've managed to narrow it down to a location. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Great. Thanks, Belfry.
Yeah, so she get like different suits. And the night op suit is fire. Her shinobi one is tough. I like the little knot at the top, the ponytail. The Talon one. Night hood. What? So you could change like the colorways, but you can't mismatch. You can change the cowls and stuff. All right, let's see. We gotta go to the Gotham Gazette. Let's go ahead and head over to the Gotham Gazette. Yep. Fast travel.
Belfry, I made it. Now to find that door.
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court rhyme. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Got it. There we go. Belfry, I'm in. Looks to be some sort of court hideout. It's empty.
Strange location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
Let me take a look. Moreno. I remember that case. Belfry, can you call up the Moreno murder case? Should be in the unsolved file.
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
It was a Court of Owls hit. Let me see what else I can find out.
All right, so what are the court's instructions? Where's the target location? Court of Owls order. Another command from the court. The symbols are different from the previous document. Where's the target location? Like, what are they? So mark this. The court is giving an order to threat someone? Nah. Probably to purge a location? Then there's one pointed to the left. That's the clue that I'm getting. Okay, bet. So it'd be one right here.
Belfry, looks like the court gave an order to purge at the Chelsea Tunnel.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
Sounds like a cover-up to me. Whatever's down there, the Court of Owls wants it kept hidden. I'll head there now.
Take care and keep us updated.
Gotham Gazette. The Gotham Gazette was created by Edward Elliot 2 centuries ago. 1894, the Gazette's office president. Okay. Gotta go to Chelsea Tunnel. Let's see if there's any crates down here. nothing down here, so let's get back out. Reach the entrance. Well, where's the entrance, bud? It's not down here. Go that way, okay. Let's go back. See if maybe I missed something. You know what? Let's see. This might be it. Maybe not. Check for some doors. Am I missing something? It says go up. Right? I gotta be missing something. Alright, let's check this room for an entrance. Oh, there it is. Alright, there we go.
Belfry, I'm in. Looks like they hit some kind of underground tunnel. I'll probably lose comms down there. Mark my location. I'll check in as soon as I can.
Copy that. Be careful down there.
Yeah, that tank is definitely not good. Is there a way to go up right here? Maybe not. Okay.
You've got to be kidding me. This place is huge.
You are not lying, G. Reach the other side of the chasm. Okay. Oh, I fell. All right, let's try that again. I'm not lying about this place being huge. Is that a pirate ship? Nah. Explore the old mine. What were they mining for down here? Oh, we gotta go down right here.
Again with you things?
Ouch, that hurt.
Brace yourself. Coming at
Finally. Not gonna lie, their movement is quick, so it's a little bit tough to get hits on them sometimes. It's a little bit tough, just sometimes. This is a big cave. Like, I wonder how they had this thing this secret for this long.
I wish you could see this, Belfry. The court's spending a lot of resources to mine whatever's down here.
Find excavation research. There's a chest right there. Hold on. Can I not get back up there? Oh my god. Alright, great. The chest is right here. Anyways. Some war samples. First. Second. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright. I am back. Sorry about that. Had to take a little break for a second. But we are Gucci now, so let's go ahead. Pick up where we left off. We gotta find this excavation research. There's a door to get through right here. But it's locked, okay. Oh, these holes, okay.
They already extracted what was in here. Extraction room. That sounds promising. Robin would have a field day with this.
Which samples should be placed in the extractor?
Maybe these samples can tell me what they're looking for.
And then which chemical? Okay. Stocks and reports. With current recoverability rates, we will not reach our targets. Alright. Mineral salt and water. Copper mining. pH symbol, okay. Alright. That was a guess, but it worked.
Dionysium. What the hell is that? Maybe the back computer will have some answers. If I ever find my way out of here. That'll get me out of here.
For sure. Alright, relatively simple. I know I'm just gonna have to fight some things on the way up on this elevator.
So you're still alive. It's clear you don't understand your place. We earned our power. We shaped Gotham into the great city she is today. We are the protectors, not you. You're just bats. And I'll devour bats.
That is done real quick. Find somebody
That's
out
my
of
cue
here.
to leave.
Alright, come on now, Barbs. Come on now, Barbs. There we go.
Where am I?
Alright, let's see. Search your way.
Something's blocking the door. Probably debris from the cave-in. Not out of the woods yet.
We almost there though.
Please tell me that's a way out.
Oh, it's a chest back here. See? I knew it'd be something back here. I knew something was hiding. Grab this real quick. Yes, sir.
Belfry, you there?
We seem to have you back, Batgirl. Are you all right?
I'm fine. The court is mining some strange substance, and it looks a hell of a lot like... Belfry, you're cutting out. Belfry?
You take forever to do the simplest of tasks. We have things to discuss. Come find me.
Oh my god.
The Court of Owls is watching. From inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow. And they rule you. One and all.
You used us. You knew about the court and waited for us to do the dirty work for you.
When I was still part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
They call what they're mining Dionysium. But it looks like it's from a Lazarus pit.
A foul substitute for the true miracle. A contaminated extract. For centuries, the court has been looking for a fountain of youth. Instead, they found the makings of undying monsters.
So those talons... that's what they're using to create them. So why not make a trade? A Lazarus pit for their science. You'd have a loyal army without ever recruiting another ninja.
Even in their current debased state, the League would never descend to such banality. And the court's greed and corruption prevent them from ever mastering the secrets of the Lazarus pits.
Of course! You get to use the Lazarus pits because you're so generous and kind.
Oh, those are some harsh words. I gave you back your friend, Jason.
I knew it. And I know you didn't do it as some kind of favor to me, or Bruce.
I suppose gratitude was too much to expect in exchange for another stab at life.
He didn't ask for your help, Talia. None of us did.
With Bruce gone, the court's operation grows. The League of Shadows will raise Gotham to the ground unless you silence the court.
Just spit it out, Talia. You want the voice gone, and you want to use us to do it for you. But what do you get out of it?
I'll do what I can to distract the League. And your path to the Court of Owls will be clear.
Nah, her exits are fire.
Oh, now I get how Montoya feels.
All right, we're coming back out as Red Hood. I feel like we haven't got my boy Red Hood some playing time, so we're gonna come back out again while we got some downtime here. Appreciate all the love and support on these videos. Thank you guys very much.
Hey, Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. According to the city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the cauldron was completed.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of. Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
So, what is a Talon exactly? Some kind of feral zombie assassin?
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
I recognize a voice. The older woman is Constance Cobblepot, I'm fairly certain.
And the others?
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
In person. Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun, but how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
With so many of Gotham's elite together, security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
I put some new info on the board.
All right, Chelsea Tunnel done.
I leveraged a mutual acquaintance. The head of security for the Orchard Hotel, Mr. Hendricks, has agreed to a meeting. The details are pinned to the evidence board.
All right, let's go to Red Hood. All right, no. Just there.
We're way overdue for a rematch, Mr. Todd.
Whoa. You got the Horror Classics expansion pack.
How could I turn down scares and beats?
Let's do this.
New challenger! Next level, Pit of Despair! Get ready!
Whoa.
Dance! You're a monster! Let loose with your killer moves! Uh-oh! You're falling behind!
The Lazarus Pit?
Yeah. It's stupid. I'll be fine.
It's not stupid. You died. It's okay to not be okay with that. Know what? I'm hungry. I'll get some takeout from Big Billy Burger. You want your usual? One bacon ultra belly combo coming up. I'll be right back.
Hey. Thanks, Babs.
So meet Mark Hendricks. So let's go back out. Meet Mark Hendricks. See what he's got for us.
Don't forget that you have a rendezvous with Mr. Hendricks.
Copy that.
He came in hot. Oh. I got frozen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Man. Jason's moveset is a little bit tough to get used to because he's so slow.
on St. Adrian near the warehouse. Robbery in progress.
I'm ready.
Someone. Trouble here. Help me out.
Yikes.
That's Red Hood.
Kill him!
You're not saving our lives, Red Hood.
Son of a bitch!
Saw that coming a mile away.
I sure did.
Great!
Oh my god.
Damn it, miss! This will fuck you off for good. You're gonna feel this! I'm firing! You're fast!
Is that it?
Almost at the location, dispatch.
Time for me to leave. Shit. Looks like the court got to Hendricks first.
Suspicious activity reported. Officers advised to use caution.
I bet that's Hendricks.
We need officers near the Gotham Naval Research Facility.
I'll do it.
It's It's those masked creeps. Guess I'm in the right spot.
Clear in the field!
More of them. Bring it.
Hey, look. Heads up!
Here it comes.
Your chances of winning are zero. This is it, Redwood. You are in so far over your head. There's no... You are outmatched and outclassed. You're going down. I'll be the one to end you, Redwood. This won't end well for you, Redwood. There's no way out of this.
All right.
I had a feeling this day was coming. You wouldn't believe the things that I heard at the hotel.
Yeah, the court seems to like their privacy.
Shit, they're real? That explains the masks. Look, one of my guys was feeding them info. And you know what? You should probably have all the same intel too.
Hope you got a good therapist. And thanks for the drive.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
Belfry, I took care of it. Hendricks handed me a data drive after I saved him.
Excellent. Please return to the Belfry so we can evaluate next steps.
We're almost on the scene, dispatch.
I can't stay here.
All right, we're on the way back to the Belfry.
I've uploaded the data we got from Hendricks. It should be ready soon. I've seen seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck on a case. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I can't figure out how it connects.
You've never had to fight the League, have you? Ra's was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption all over the world.
His philosophy, if you want to call it that, is that he should destroy things to build them back up. He's wiped out multiple cities over the centuries.
He set his sights on Gotham. Batman stopped him. He was impressed, so he named Bruce his heir.
That suddenly, even though Bruce said no thanks.
But it meant Ra's left Gotham alone. That is until he showed up and... Bruce.
Talia says Ra's was behaving erratically when he died.
Yeah. I'd put money on that not being the whole story.
Hang on. What if our starting point is earlier? Batman died while he was investigating the Court of Owls.
You think Ra's found out about it? But why come after his heir?
Ra's cares about two things: rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus Pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create talents...
Ra's blows a gasket, steps in himself. Things escalate. Both he and Bruce end up dead.
And without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Ra's to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop them from attacking the court.
Gotham City becomes ground zero for a goddamn war.
And no Batman to save it.
I guess that's our job now.
Yeah. It is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court, and we keep the League away from Gotham.
I really miss him.
Excellent. The drive Mr. Hendricks provided us contains exactly what we need. I've set up a safe house for Mr. Hendricks. His original one was compromised, but he'll be all right now.
Glad to hear it.
All right. When we come back next time, we'll be using Nightwing. Appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you very much.